Alright, hi guys, this is Ace What If, and I'm back with part 2 of What If Deku had an Ender and a Nether quirk. Well, I left out some key factions that I forgot. Izuku has a Nether form. His Nether form will be similar to the Ender form, but only has red eyes in red here. But he has the power of Nether, and I'm gonna be finished where I left off. I think I left off where they're wondering who's that. So yeah, this is where Izuku would tell them that his name is Izuku Midoriya. They would all be in shock and ask, "How are you alive? We thought we killed you." Izuku said you'd have to try harder than that to kill me. Cause Deku made a type of suit for himself, which allowed him to amplify his power by 10 times almost stronger than he used to. Hold on, guys. Second. He's amplified his power by 10, but the drawbacks are none. So Deku is basically a god. If you're wondering, Izuku told Aizawa everything that All Might did, and he said it was disgusting of him for letting a student that just to die. So yeah, Deku doesn't have one for all, cause All Might took it and he basically doesn't need it. Now I'm just gonna skip to the UA Sports Festival. Reason being, this is where Izuku's power. I'll show you what else he going to have. So Deku would walk out there, see Monoma. Obviously Monoma would try to copy his power, but he couldn't. Reason being, because the end and the nether is connected to Izuku. So basically, if someone tried to copy that power, they're gonna fail. Even try stealing, it's gonna fail. So basically, Deku has that much power. And for the ship, I think the ship I'm gonna put. No, I'm not gonna. No, he's not gonna have any ship yet. Not yet, anyway. So Deku instead of Bakugo still give the speech as saying "Date you damn loser," but all the same thing as in canon, but no, everyone will start bullying and such. So yeah, nothing much changed from there. But at the race, as everyone took Midnight told everyone that the first event will be the obstacle race, which Izuku kind of smiles on the lap in the inside. Because remember, the ender quirk, the ender power that he has basically allows him to teleport. And bear in mind, no one doesn't know his name yet. Not even All Might. Because All Might presumes that he's dead. And as Midnight says go, Izuku literally just teleports to the finish line. And this is where All Might is going to be having a shock of his life. When President Mike say Izuku Midoriya has won the UA Sports Festival, All Might would wonder, how is this kid alive? I thought he died. Which All Might was technically wrong. Since Deku had an ender, since Deku is sorry guys, funny. Since Deku has an ender quirk, his healing factor is off the charts. So that's why he doesn't have any scars. And if you're wondering who came in second, Todoroki did. For third, Kirishima. Why and how? Easy. Remember the glove that I told him that Kirishima got? Kirishima's speed amplifies along with it. So basically, it's a training tool that Izuku gave him. So the more he wears it, the more stronger and faster he gets. But the drawbacks are that he's going to feel sick every morning. Yeah, so that's the drawback of that suit. So almost everything the same way would go as in canon, except for the cavalry battle. Deku would change his eyes and hair to red, and create a lava around himself, which everyone was completely shocked. No, sorry guys, sorry, I completely forgot about it. Yes, Midnight will still say that the first place user will have the $10 million point headband, which everyone will look at Izuku with menacing glare, which Izuku let off his bloodlust, which completely almost makes everyone unconscious. Cause his bloodlust is like, not like stains, but stronger than All For One. The same thing would go as in canon, but except the person that he would pick was Kirishima, Floppy, Denki, and who else I said that? And Mina. I think I did say Mina Ashido that would told him. Now I'm just gonna put those three. Yeah. So as the match begins, Todoroki was planning on just freezing everyone, but Deku says to leave it to him, which he was wondering what he means by that. Now, bear in mind, this is where the nether quirk would kick in. I told you guys that he has lava manipulation and lava creation and has some of the wither that he has. But since it's the nether, he absolutely can't do anything. He basically flies in the air like a gas. Not really like a gas, but he would scream and he wouldn't have his white skin. He wouldn't have any of the appearance of a gas, but he would have the power of the gas. He can fly and he shoot fireball. So yeah, Deku would literally be flying in the air, and Bakugo would see this and try to blast himself up there. And this is where Izuku literally just punch him back to the ground so hard that it creates two craters. Yeah, it creates double craters. So Izuku would just stay up there for the past 15 minutes and win that cavalry battle. And yes, Bakugo still qualified because somehow and in some plot way, he doesn't literally drop falls to the ground. I have no idea, guys. So let's just say it's plot. So Izuku would win that, and this is where the 1v1 would come in. Now, bear in mind, I forgot it was Shinto. So if you're wondering, Deku gave Shinso something so he can amplify his quirk and his physical strength and speed. So he would learn martial arts. Yes, Shinso would learn martial arts from Aizawa within the week that he has to train. So the first match would be against Mina Ashido versus Shinso. Reason why I am not pairing Deku and Shinso, because I see that it's unfair. Because remember, Deku knows his quirk, so it gotta be very unfair for him. And even if he tries to brainwash Izuku, the knowledge that Izuku had would basically fry his brain. Because remember, mind control in this one, in order for Shinso to mind control, he literally has to enter in his mind. So that's why I don't pair these guys up. So basically, for me and Ashido, one throw out, so Shinso wins. For Deku's battle, I think I'm just gonna make him fight Tokoyami. Guys, I think I said Tokoyami is one of the person that didn't hit Izuku, even Shinso. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make Tokoyami. The reason why, because Tokoyami is pretty much a person that does know Izuku, but he is basically nonchalant chill about it. So Izuku would fight him, and Tokoyami decided to get out. Reason? This man is too broken. And everyone was wondering, why did you chose to come out? Cause Tokoyami would just simply turn to them and says, well, if I did stay in the ring for another 2 seconds, I would be done for. They would be wondering why. And this is where Izuku would basically told everyone that he's right. He would have basically been done for instantly. They would wonder how. If you're wondering how, cause since Deku was trained by the Nether, he picks up some ninja art skills. So no, he doesn't have chakra. Basically, Deku can literally duplicate himself with which if he teleports fast enough, he can duplicate himself into a second. So Tokuyama know what's gonna happen. So Tokuyama just decided to get the heck out. The reason why I'm making Izuku fight so easy and Shinso, because they're not gonna fight each other yet. So this is where the semi-finals. If you're wondering, Tenya Ira lost, Uchaku lost, and yeah, basically yeah. And I is still wondering, what is this kid Quirk? Is he working for or all for one? If you're wondering, Izuku can literally kill all for one if he wants to, but he just decided not. Reasons: he is not interested, and if he pulls a threat to this verse, he can literally just wipe him out if he wants. So I'm telling you guys from now, if all for one see this kid, he doesn't stand a chance. But Izuku is gonna kill some of them. Yeah. So basically, All for One doesn't stand a chance. The reason why, this man is deadly. So yeah, I'm just gonna be skipping into this semi-finals. The person that will be fighting Deku would still be Todoroki, and yeah, Todoroki would decide to put up a good fight against Izuku. Since this one, Dabi is not a villain. Dabi is more like a hero. He is the number 28 hero. Cause since Endeavor doesn't really hate All Might, he basically treats everyone with respect. Even Shota Todoroki. Surprisingly, Shota decided to use his fire. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had to deal with my little brother. So yeah, so Todoroki and Izuku would fight. The fight would basically be almost similar as in canon, but where Izuku had an ender and another one. So Izuku would basically teleport behind Shoto, which Shoto is still unaware that Izuku is basically stronger than him. Reason? No, not reason. No reason. There's no reason. Is basically Todoroki would put up a good fight against Izuku, but he would still lose. Izuku would just simply throw him out of the ring, which Shoto decided not to just catch himself, cause he know that because Shoto know that he wants revenge on Bakuro for what he did, and yeah. Hold on. So Shoto Todoroki decided not to get up, which Endeavor doesn't yell Shoto. Yeah. And Dabi would be there watching the fight, and Dabi knew that something is going to go down, something big. So Dabi just decided to watch and see how the fight goes. Now, for the last fight is Bakugo versus Izuku. This is gonna be this is where things are gonna be very, very bad for Bakugo. As soon as Midnight dropped the flag and says go, Izuku teleports behind him, punching him almost out of the arena. Izuku teleports behind him, and kicks him in the face. And he created two dark sword and slashes at Bakugo. Now, remember these sword doesn't really hurt people. Actually does hurt people, but it doesn't hurt as much. The reason why it doesn't hurt that much, cause since Deku isn't it's not my fault. I'm sorry, it's my little brother. So Deku, no, Izuku would keep kicking him and slashing him with the sword. Now it does do damage over time, so Izuku decided to start using his blade and decided just to sit down. Which Bakugo thinks, you're just cocky. and Bakugo tried to explode him, where he felt 10 slashes all of a sudden slash him. And he's wondering, what? How? Which, if you're wondering, the move that Deku used is it's called Dimension Slash. It doesn't hurt them. You only hurt them in a due time. For example, if you wait like 5 minutes while that slash is happening, it's gonna be more powerful. So Izuku activated and just simply Bakugo feel the slashes and he feel like he's in more pain. Which everyone in the stadium would be wondering, what? How? Even All would be shocked because Deku didn't show anything. Didn't only slash him with the Shadow Sword, which fades right through him. And Bakugo would try to explode Deku, and this is where Deku just finished this. Deku would kick him in the ear. Half of his face would turn, one of his eye would turn red, and half of his ear would turn red. Which he's using the both two power to defeat Bakugo. He creates a shadow hand and a lava hand. Bear in mind, he can control the temperature of the lava if he wants to. So everybody thinks that he killed his Bakugo, which everyone would be surprised that he is still alive. So Izuku just simply throws him into the wall, and Bakugo just be there, lying down unconscious. Which the five people that I said that were not, the six of them I said that who weren't in part of Izuku, bad people who wasn't involved in Deku's betrayal and beaten up, they said you deserve it. Tokiyami said, I feel sorry for that man. I'm joking, guys. There's no way I'm making it. So let's just say that Izuku got first, Shoto got second, and Ida got third. Reason why I'm not making, because Bakugo is basically unconscious. Now, this is where the hero killer would. This is where when Izuku decides to, teleports to his end and nether dimension, which everyone would greet him with open arms and such. Everyone in the end and the nether loves Izuku. Bear in mind, cause Izuku gave them life that they never had, and they would all be grateful that Izuku gave them it. This is where I'm gonna put to the hero killer Stain. Stain would try to kill. They would sense something danger in his world, cause Enderman can sense everything through dimensions. So he sensed what's going to happen, and he would realize that Ingenium is there, which Izuku teleports there, and this is where Stain would try to cut Ingenium's leg, and Izuku just teleports there and uses Ender Sword and slam him into the ground. Like those fly squatters? Yeah, just like that. So Izuku just disappear out of there, which Ingenium would wonder who was that. And the only thing that he saw was purple hair and purple eyes. I really need to get that right. So Izuku. So for this whole Hotsu City arc is still gonna be for his internship. No, for the Aizawa, they would be taking a 2-day break off. So Izuku went with the end dimension with Aizawa and the gang, except for the rest of them, with Tokoyami, Shinso, Todoroki, Sue, Denki, and Kaminari. And Tokoyami would say this place is beautiful, cause remember the end dimension is actually a beautiful place if you don't know. So Izuku said thanks. And if you're wondering, their technology is far superior to anyone. So that's why they want to start trading. And up till this point, they cannot break a single piece of that netherite that nether block that Izuku brought them. They are trying to try until they almost give up. So Izuku just goes over there and just literally destroys it with one slash. They're all being shocked that this kid just broke that block. We tried to break for about three months. So Izuku just simply says whatever, and they will try to ask him if it's possible to get more of this, which Izuku doesn't say, and says no. I only gave you that piece cause one, you try and make something out of it. Two, help the quirkless. Cause Izuku tell them that if they don't help the quirkless ones out, basically they would be everyone on Earth with quirks would be in more danger. Which they happily agree, cause who would want to mess with our literal god? Basically, I'm just gonna consider Deku as a god in this one, cause why not? Cause he's basically dangerous. Not even all for one could touch him. So yeah. Deku, and I think, sorry guys, I'm gonna leave it off here. No, I'm gonna wait till 30 minutes. So Izuku just sit down and decides to sleep in the end dimension with the rest of them. And after 2 days end, Izuku teleports them back to the dorms. Now, no one knows where Izuku went, cause remember, Izuku never told them anything about the end or the nether dimension. And they would ask, where did you guys go and such? Even All Might, only Nezu knows about it, cause Nezu's actually a cool guy. When he's not drinking tea and eating cheese. Now that I think about it, isn't Nezu a type of rat or mouse? So you're telling me that he gets high off of cheese? I'm sorry guys, but I had to do it. Guys. I don't want to disrespect Nezu. For all the Nezu fun, yeah. He basically gets high off his cheese. Okay guys, so yeah. Only Nezu and the rest of the gang knows. And some of the staff members, like Midnight, President Mike, and who else? The gunslinging hero. Can't remember his name. And yeah, Power Loader would know about it. And Izuku just ignores him, go back to his dorm, and just wait for about an hour. So this is where Midnight, I would tell them that today we have internship, and they will see that Izuku got the most, and right behind him is Shoto Todoroki. And for the third, yeah, it's gonna be same Bakugo. I'm not even gonna get involved with that thing. Sorry guys. I'm so tired right now. I'm basically recording this after 11, and I'm supposed to went to bed by now, but I'm not. So yeah, Deku is basically and this is where, sorry guys, this is where Midnight comes in, saying that you're gonna be choosing your hero name. Everyone chooses the same name as the canon, except for Shota and Shota Todoroki. He's the only one who's not gonna change his name. Since in the Ingenium incident they wouldn't happen, Ida would probably go to Ingenium Agency, his brother's agency. And for Izuku, what's his name? He's gonna call his hero name is gonna be the Ender Warrior or the Ender Watcher. Guys, let me know which one you want, Ender Watcher or Ender Warrior, because it's up to you guys. So you guys vote. Should I put Ender Watcher or the Ender Warrior? I think Izuku would go to the person that offers him the most was Gran Torino. Why I'm putting it in Gran Torino's hands? Cause Izuku Izuku doesn't really care about All Might, so he wants to see who trains All Might. That's the only thing. So the Hoto City, the same thing as in Canon, but Izuku would basically catch him every time. So yeah. And this is where the Hoto City incident would happen. The same thing would happen, similar thing in Canon, but Deku would be more aware of his surroundings, which he just closed his eyes and his ender sense sense that something is dangerous about to come. He tells everyone to duck, which they all duck. And since there's no stain arc, basically Ida is not gonna be there. So Izuku would be there and destroying Nomu left and right. Cause since he has two quirks, two of the strongest quirks, yeah, there is no stopping this man. Let's just say all the Nomos are dead now. All of them are dead. And this is where I'm gonna leave it off, guys. Oh, I'm so tired, guys. So this is where I'm gonna leave it off. Subscribe to my channel, and if this video get 30 views within the next 2 days, I will be posting part 3. And for part 3, I'm just gonna end it right there because there's not much to cover. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna make 4 parts. Reason why I'm gonna add my own arc in there. So that's it, guys. Subscribe to my channel. If this video reached 30 views within the next 2 days, I swear, guys, I'm just gonna drop the next video instantly. And bye, guys.